Welcome to Frogfoot Holler, y'all. I'm Michael, and my nephew Colton is behind the camera today. And, well, this is a Shed Wars Team Aquarius video. Shed Wars 21. Yeah. All right, guys. So this is going to be a fairly short video. I want to talk about plant support. As you can see here, I have one of my eggplants. And you can see it's kind of leaning over because of how heavy that eggplant is. And we've been having storms here lately that have, just been wreaking havoc on plants. So we need to be able to support them. So what I got is some string and my plant support, which I'll be talking about what these are here a little bit later. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of string. Actually, I'm going to take this grass out the way. Take this piece of string just like this, and I'm going to tie what I call a granny knot, which is just over under knot. Do a couple of them, just like that. Then I'm going to bring it to the support, just like this, and I'm going to tie it to the support. Now, the reason why I didn't tie this all the way to the plant itself is because of the fact that I wanted to make sure that the plant has room to grow and it doesn't choke it out. Plus, by doing it this way, I can tie on the support as tight as need be without worrying about choking the plant out either. So, with just a minute at a time, this plant is supported. All right, so let's move on to two other plants that, well, you wouldn't really think they'd need support, but let's go take a look at them. All right, guys, so we've jumped over here to my serrano peppers, and as you can see, the peppers themselves aren't that big, and they really don't need a lot of support. They typically will stand up on their own. Problem is when you get heavy rains or a lot of wind, you need that extra support. And plants are, well, they're just like humans. They can't stand up all the time by themselves. They do need that extra support, just like humans. We try to be as independent as possible, but we always look for somebody in times of need to lean on. And that's what these posts are for the plants. Now, these posts are just basically a piece of rebar, 1/4-inch rebar, with a little wing welded onto it. And you can pick these up at Tractor Supply for about $1.50 a piece. But they work really well for my peppers. They're just the right height, give just enough support for everything I need, and they're easy to put in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and shove that in the ground like that. This one over here, shove it in the ground. Now, I'm going to take my box string here, and just like the eggplant, I'm going to tie onto the plant first, and then tie onto the post. Just like this. I like my little granny knots, they're easy to do. Now I'm going to start at the base first, so that way I can bring the strongest part of the plant to the post. Just like that. Now, the taller the plant is, the more support you want to give it. So I'm going to tie another one right here around this section of the pepper plant. Now remember, leave that space for the plant to grow. You don't want to choke off that plant, because it will, the trunk will get bigger, the stems will get bigger, whatever you want to call it. And it's just that easy. Now this one has a double stem, so I'm going to make sure I can get that other one too. Now, if you got a lot of plants, this takes a little bit of time to do, but it is well worth it not to have to, well, replace plants or lose plant altogether, because I'm about to show you what happens when the storm gets a hold of one and it did not have the proper support. All right, so over here, Colton, can you get that plant? That's one of my big Jim pepper plants. And as you can see, the stem is broken off right there. My nephew's looking in the wrong place, y'all. Look right there. Y'all see this right here? That's where the wind broke it over because of how heavy the plant was with peppers. And this one, same way. Didn't have the support, so it broke off. So, it happens. And not much, a whole lot you can do about it once it's done like that. Just get the peppers off and cut it off. If you can save the plant, save the plant. If you can't, well, pull it up. But guys, that's gonna do it for me. Again, this is SHEDWARS video, SHEDWARS21 video. And well, as you can see, my summer garden's winding down. But we still got a lot more weight to be adding to the count. All right, guys, this has been Michael with Frogfoot Holler, Team Aquarius. Y'all have a froggy day.